I am Aditya. Now we are going to see a mini project that is snake game. How is the output? I'll show you. This is the foot and this is the snake head part. Now we'll check how to play the game. If we click arrows, then it will move. If I click left arrow, it will move. Down arrow, left side arrow, right side arrow, up arrow. Then if we hit foot, then it will move. If it touches the walls or to the body, then it will say game over. Please OK to replay. If we tap OK, then it will reset the game. Let's see the HTML part. In HTML, we have used two style sheets. This is font awesome CDN link, and this is style.css. And in body, we have taken a class called wrapper. In that, we have game details, and in that, we have score and high score. This will be increased every time. And div playboard. Playboard is that when this all is the playboard, it is type of the playboard is grid type. We are choose grid type. And next, there are some controls. These controls are only for the smaller devices. I will show you once what are small devices. If you open the inspect window, then we can see these buttons. This is for small screens such as mobiles and iPads, etc. For laptops, we have big screen, so no need of any buttons. In the keyboard itself, we have present the keys, so we are not giving that functionality. Then we have linked the JavaScript to the HTML file. Now we are going to see about CSS file, that is style.css. In style.css, we give general margin 0, padding 0, and box sizing border box. And we have imported some fonts from Google APIs, that is Open Sans. Here you can see. And for body, we have display flex and item center, justify content center, and minimum height is 100 GB. By this, we can make the total wrapper, which is wrapper body content, to the center of the page. This wrapper is main. This wrapper is, I will show you. This is the wrapper total. For this wrapper, we have given width 65 of V minimum height and V minimum width, and display flex, and overflow is hidden. Overflow is hidden. This is the important property. Overflow hidden for making the grid, and just direction is column, and this content is center. Border radius, etc., box shadow, etc. And for game details, which are high score and open score, that is, we are giving these things. And for play flows, which is this one, from here to this total, which is the playboard. For this payload, we have given grid property. Display grid. That we are taking 30 and 1 farad like that aspect ratio. And for this food and what is its head, we don't have this news now. How we given these colorings and etc. I will show this later for these two and food and head part. And for controls, for small devices, I said like for small devices we will apply the controls. For small devices, we will take the controls. Firstly, we are doing in the laptop, so display none we set it and display contains space between. And for the controls, we have given some properties and cursor pointer cursor we have given, and we have writing the media queries for screen. Media queries for screen and maximum width is 800 pixels. Means from 0 pixels to 800 pixels, it will show the content. How it will show? I shown now only. If you open the inspect window, then here is the cursor. Then if we move this as we go side by side, if it reaches 800 pixels, then 1 second I will show you. As it reaches 800 pixel, then then it shows the buttons. After 800 pixels, it does not show these buttons. For that sake, we have written queries. These are easy queries, and we'll talk about this again. Now we'll look after the JavaScript file. In JavaScript, first of all, we'll take keyboard, that is playboard, in the playboard variable, and scores in the score element, and high scores in this high scores element, and controls. First of all, we'll do it game over as false, because startingly anybody will not lose the game, so it is false. And food x, food y, etc. Snake x, snake y, velocity x, velocity y, and snake body is empty array, no set interval id, and etc. Score is 0. First, we are taking high score from local storage, that is get item high score. We get initially as 0. Why? Because first time after loading the page, no score and no games are played, so high score will be set to 0. And high score element dot inner text we are giving so that we get the high score. And next, what is this update food? I will say again. After calling that function, I will show how it will work. Handle game over function and change direction. Total, there are only arrow functions. We have divided everything into the arrow function, and we have written the code. First, we look at this event lateness. For controls do dot for each button, and we have arrow function here, button dot add event listener, click, and in that we have change direction. In that we have key button data set key. What is this actually means? For the button which we have given the small screens, for that we are taking this one, this total, and we are giving the event is a click. If we click the up arrow, what is the direction like that? We are taking this one. And constant game, we are taking the constant game. Then we'll start the game from here. Update foot position. What is it? Let's see. Here is there update foot position function. It passes the random values from 1 to 30 value as a foot position. The grid which consists of 30 horizontal boxes and 30 vertical boxes. In that, if we reload, automatically the foot changes. This is the functionality we have given to it. Once I'll close the inspect window, then you can see clearly like this. And after completing that, we are taking init game. Calling the init game every 100 seconds. We are calling the init game. 100 milliseconds, not the seconds. 100 milliseconds means 1 second. Init game we are calling the function init game. Here is a init game. For init game, we have first we are checking game over. If game over is true, then we can handle over function. Initially game over is false. When the game over is true, I'll say if the game over is true, then we'll get the handle game over function. We'll check here is a handle game over function. If the game is over by any chance, if the snake hits border or itself to the body, then game will be over. Then we clear the interval and set interval ID, and we should pass an alert called game over. Press OK to replay. This is the general alert. You can keep any alert here, and after this we have to reload the page. For that, we are taking location dot reload. After location dot reload, we'll see next what we are going to happen. If it is false by any chance, then this condition will be failed and will come to next line. And we are taking here HTML file. This is the HTML file, foot file. Basically, at once, first time, it will show demo as false only, and we can see it is a boolean type. And we are taking HTML file, HTML element, that is div element. For that, we are taking class foot and grid area. Foot y, foot x. What is it? Foot y, foot x means random numbers from 1 to 30. I have shown to you to display randomly the foot. That one we have taken here, and we are taking the variable called HTML. This total div we are taking in a HTML. Just I have given a name like that. You can give any name you wish. Checking if the snake hits the foot condition. For example, if the snake eats the food, then snake's x position should be equal to foot position and y position should be equal to foot's y position. Then we'll change the foot position after eating. Obviously, foot changes. So we'll check the foot position and we will take the position x and y position into the snake's body. I have told you in snake's body there is nothing. It is an empty array. And score. For the score, we have given a function score. Increment the score by 1. And high score condition we will check here. If high score is there, then we'll push to the local storage high score and score dot inner HTML inner text we are giving, and high score for high score also we are giving. And after this next x direction, what is this condition means? Generally, after starting game, we won't check this condition, right? After starting the game, first we'll press arrows. After pressing arrows, the snake starts moving. That moving part will be taken from here. Snake's X position and snake's Y position with respect to the velocity, it changes. What's this velocity? What is velocity X? Velocity of Y? I will show now here. Change direction. It is a target element, means you are clicking the buttons, right? That buttons are up, down, left, right. To check it, we are taking an element E, and for key, E dot key and arrow up, and velocity of Y means if we press up button, then we are not going to suppose to press down button. No, but that's it. We are taking the velocity of Y is not equal to 1. This condition makes the snake to go in one direction. We are checking all the conditions and we are giving some velocities to it, and that velocities are the reason for the snake movement. And here we are taking small for loop. What is this for loop means? After eating the food, the body of the food and the head should be minus 1 times, right? Means, for example, I'll show. Now we'll check how it functions like that. If it is, then it should increase backward by 1. Not that it comes in the same position, it comes in the backward position, that is by 1. The speed is very fast of the snake, so we are going to lose the game. Okay, like that. For each foot index, we are going to give -1. Means after one grid, we are giving another grid. If it needs foot only. For the check, we are taking snake body that length. From here, we'll get the snake body and we'll push foot here. And initially, for initial commit, snake body of length will be of elements will be 0. For the check, we are taking snake X and snake Y. It's random position. And this is the condition where if you hit the walls of the grid, then you are going to fail. Return game over as true. Here it will return the game over as true. Then the game stops. And this is grid that makes increase by 1. How? What is this means? Here, by the use of snake's body only, we are going to use one after one. That is first head and next first body, next second body, next third body. The dues are added here by using this one. And checking the snake's condition if it hits the body. If it hits the body, then game over condition will be true and it will return here and game over. Until game over function will go. This is playboard.html equal to HTML. Here in playboard we are inserting these all HTML lines of code. This HTML lines of code. And at last, what is this last function? Document dot add event listener, key up, key down, change direction. This is for them who laptops or Macs or big screen users. For them, it will work. And now I said that where you use this put and head part, that is here we are going to see here, that is head. We are inserting head and here we are inserting. For that we have given the color. That's it. This is the final outcome. This is our snake game and highest score and etc. will display here. Thank you for watching my video. Please do subscribe.